No wonder Mary was destined to be blessed among women. This is a picture of a righteous father. A righteous father. Matthew's account in chapter 1 and verse 19 tells us very clearly, in the aftershock, when the tremor reached the soles of his feet, this man who was betrothed to this beautiful young girl, she was probably 14, 15 years of age. Not even officially, in our mind, married, and yet back in those days the betrothal was in essence marriage. But this horrendous violation, this zone of uncomfortableness, this thing that would have rocked his whole world, that would have brought down on his household and his name untold disgrace, this righteous man acted accordingly to the Spirit of God's grace which dwelt in him. What a great picture of a Christian dad. Picture of a man who had every right to flex his muscle, to call the shots, to establish a legacy, to let his world know about where he would or would not draw the line. This man whose responsibility it was to retain the honor and the integrity of the family heritage. And yet this man within that shocking context was a righteous man. Which means that the righteousness of God dwelt in him so richly that it overran all his human tendency and inclination and caused him to respond as a man speaking from the heart of God himself. My wife has always had a cute phrase. I grew up in an all-boys family. She grew up in an all-girls family. When we got married, it was a rude awakening. I didn't know you had to sit down at a table to eat. I didn't know at birthday times you actually sat down and opened presents and blew out candles. To me, it was just one good slap on the back. Let's get the surfboards and get on with life. My household looked like the Buckley household. I mean, we were real men. And my wife, she would always talk to me about other people. She'd say, "Oh, he's a girl daddy." A girl daddy? You know, I've come to understand that I think a good dose of the righteousness of God in my heart helps me to be a lot more of a girl daddy. Because girl daddies speak from their heart, not from their heads. This wonderful story, it's about the first family. Look at them. Wonderful love, chosen parents, miraculous conception, precious mother, righteous father. Number 6, godly mentor. Do you know that the Bible says in verse 39 that Mary did something? She went straight to Elizabeth. Don't you thank God for mentors? One of the greatest things that I love about my wife and our ladies' ministries at our church is the mentoring system. Even as I speak, there's a great program of interactiveness that's being set up. I'm challenging some of you older ladies. I'm going to ask you why you are not being Elizabeths. This mentoring system. It's amazing that Mary went to Elizabeth. Look what came out of it. That interrelatedness, To me, I see the tremendous need for women to be around women, for a mother to be around a mother who's been there, done that. You have so much to give. Just look at her life. This is a picture. This first family gives us a picture of a godly mentor